Hey y'all, just doing another truck simulator. I know I said that the last one was the last episode, but I think I'll make it maybe one more. Actually, maybe two more. But anyway, I wanted to go ahead and advance the business just a little bit on the garage before I call it quits for broadcasting it. I'll still be playing the game, but I'm gonna just stop broadcasting it since it gets very little views. I still do enjoy the game. I find it kind of relaxing, so that's the reason I like it. I'm gonna actually go ahead and try to do something fairly short. So that's a 16-hour job, but that's awfully close by. I can get in that and get on the road quickly. I like that. That one's further away. See, that one's pretty quick. I can get to that one quickly, and it's about $9,000. So that one actually looks pretty good. I might do that one. Let's just look at the other ones real quick. Too far, too far. Wow. I don't know why that job's bringing up because it's so far away. Plows, whatever. That one's very small. That one's not too bad. Tires. Large tubes. Everybody needs large tubes, man. Whoa, that one's really quick. I can earn some money pretty quick with that. Back over to... Oh, no, that is not close. That's weird. It's like I'm driving away from the city and then going and picking up something and driving back to where I am now. Yeah, that's not very bright. I'm going to go ahead and take this one. Get that done. So we're delivering Bakersfield to San Francisco, delivering some aromatics. Sounds fun. It's not here, is it? I think it is, actually. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is like the only business here. I'm thinking it's probably back here. Sorry, I need to move over slightly. Line up for the shot here. Okay. Hoping to earn just maybe another 10 grand pretty quick, and then advance the business a little bit, and then go from there. And then I'll quit broadcasting. And then if it picks up again, like, hey, where'd you go, sort of thing, then I'll start again broadcasting from where I am at that point, which will probably be hopefully more in the business. I'm gonna get another 10 grand because I want to hire another driver Well, actually, I already hired another driver. I didn't realize I didn't have enough money to buy a truck yet. So, I haven't bought the truck yet, though. I thought I could. I thought this was enough money, but it wasn't to get the one I wanted. Should have known that since I did it before, but I guess I wasn't thinking. I need about 150K before I can make progress like that. But that's alright. It's not like we're far. Between me and my other driver, I hope that we can earn enough to get her started pretty quickly. Start earning money pretty quickly. And then it won't be an issue. Eight hours. We can do it. We can knock this out. And that driver's costing me money now, so I really need to change this situation because she's costing me, I'm not sure how much, like a few $100s a day or something like that. She's costing me just to sit around. So, yeah, I gotta get that truck going. Can't have her just sitting around. That is not how we do business. I've been watching Squirrel TV. He's been playing quite a bit. He plays Euro Truck Simulator and a bus simulator and a train simulator. He's into that travel sort of stuff, and it's fine. I like some of those. I don't play them personally. I watch some of his videos. I like watching him play American Truck Simulator, though, because it's funny. His references to American driving. It's just really funny. Passes by an RV park, and he says, "Oh, a caravan park." That just makes me laugh. I'd never thought about that. It's a caravan park. I guess it is caravans. I suppose that makes sense, but it just made me laugh. Change. Come on, change. Let me stop. There we go. Uh-oh. Should have known that about this area. You gonna let me over? This game is just so visually appealing. They've just gone above and beyond getting a driving simulation to work so well. I really enjoy that aspect of it. I'm even okay with it kind of not being complete, so to speak, as far as like I can't go around Arizona yet, but you know, as long as Arizona's coming, and the next one's coming, and the next one's coming, I mean, as long as that's happening, then I'm okay with them just getting the driving part of it working really well. Thank you, sir. Like, keep perfecting the driving part of it. And then, you know, every once in a while, a new state unlocks. That's great. I'm okay with that. That's totally fine. As long as it's not like 6 months for another state, you know. Seems like you could probably do a copy-paste type operation. Once you've got the 100 or so different types of intersections down, all it is just laying them out, I would think. And from my reading, that seems to be like what they're doing. It's kind of like the operation and how it works. It just takes time to kind of visually construct a state, like Arizona, I guess, highway piece by highway piece, constructing all the different pieces and putting it together for a consistent drive. And that kind of makes sense, I see where that makes sense, to construct, because what you're doing is you're like really compressing areas, because there's no way that I've driven like an hour so far and I've only crossed one bridge. That's just not possible. So you kind of have to visually represent several hundred miles of highway with just really a few miles, So I get that. Love that train. Really did a nice job on that. So I get that. I get that there's that compression factor to it and sort of an artistic quality. And to me, I grant them the artistic license to say, we'll represent this 100 miles with these 10 miles, and that's fine. As long as you put the landmark in and sprinkle a few real life, hey, that's really that intersection type of thing, then you're fine, that's okay. That's a simulation. And it's still fun, and it's good to see, and you get the wow factor of, wow, they really did that kind of thing, so I like that. I hope that Oklahoma City, they can get to it and at least be able to represent Tulsa pretty well, and because there's a highway out to Tulsa from Oklahoma City that's pretty much a straight shot, and it's a toll road. Costs you about I think $7 or $8, something like that, one trip, one way. Maybe not even that much, like $4 maybe. And it really saves time. I mean, seriously, you go 75 miles per hour and it's a straight shot, no stops. They take really good care of it, and you are there in an hour and like 20 minutes. Seriously, that's like how that highway runs, and it's made so that people can commute and get there as fast as possible, just humanly fast as possible with a car. So I can really see how if they get that road right, a lot of people are going to be driving along and they'll be like in Oklahoma, and they're going to say, hey, I took that ride, I took that drive. That's like a big win to me. That really brings a simulation to life. But between that and maybe getting the I-240, I-44 wraparound of Oklahoma City, how it kind of wraps around Oklahoma City, so that you don't actually have to go through Oklahoma City to get to make the big turn from maybe going east-west I-40 to I-35. You don't have to go to the I-40, I-35 interchange. In fact, I would recommend against it. And most GPSs do recommend against it. They put you around it. And the reason is because that's dead center, downtown Oklahoma City. And you don't want to be driving downtown Oklahoma City if you don't have to. Depending on what time of day you're driving, you don't want to do that. So yeah, totally take, if you're coming from the east and you're going west and you're going to go around Oklahoma City and you're maybe going toward Dallas, so you're going south, yeah, you totally need to be on I-35. But if you're coming from the east, you're coming up I-40, right? So don't go to I-40, I-35 exchange. No. You take I-240, which meets up with I-40 way out east, almost in Shawnee, totally different city. It meets up way out there. And so you're going to take that, and you're going to kind of head in a southwest direction. And then you're going to meet up with I-35 in way south Oklahoma City. And then you're fine. You're avoiding lots of traffic that way. Same story. If your goal is to head east, and you're coming from Dallas, you definitely want to take I-240. attention to what I'm doing here. And if you're coming from, like, say, coming from like the west, say you just came out of New Mexico or Texas, say you just came out of Amarillo, and you're heading south, like you want to go into Oklahoma and then head south. So you're coming from the west and you want to head south. You don't take I-40 west to I-35 and then go south. You don't do that. You come in I-40 and then you take I-44, and you kind of do this little jog of going southeast, and then you'll meet up with I-35. And actually you'll end up meeting I-240, and you'll be on I-240 again. So, and then you can go south from there. And it's the same story if you want to go north. Well, actually, if you want to go north, I would go all the way into the exchange. From, if, like, say you're coming from the east and you're heading north, so you're on I-40, and then you go all the way to I-35 and then go north. That's fine. That's totally good. That's a good way to do it. And let me think. If you're coming like from the west and you want to go south, or you want to go north, so you're coming from the west and you want to go north, what you do is you'd highly likely you would go, what's that? Well, it's I-44 actually, so you'd go on I-44. Yeah, that's probably what you'd do. That makes the most sense. Love the landmarks. I really did an awesome job with this. I love them. This is great. Yeah, get those landmarks right. If you're coming through Oklahoma City, you gotta get that scissor-tail flycatcher statue thing that goes over the highway. You gotta nail that. Don't mess that up. What is up with that squirrely? Oh, you're kind of getting off and then going around and under. That's kind of crazy. Better slow down. I don't know how these tight turns are. Kind of doesn't make sense to me. You alright, dude? Have a sip of coffee. We'll get there. Oh, I thought I might get hung up on that. You're not quite round, you know? The little sign told me to slow down. I'm like, why? Going 28. That's alright. We will find a place to rest. Don't worry about it. In fact, there's a place to rest right down the street. Cool. Delivering to the port. That's awesome. Right in there, huh? That's a weird place. What the heck happened to that? One of my employees must have done that one. Good enough. Achievement Sea Dog. I thought that was coming. Delivered to the Patu port. That's cool. Alright. Let's go sleep. I keep wanting to say sleep and eat, but I guess the truck eats, I don't. I'm glad that guy's here, because, you know, he helps so much. Helps direct you so you don't hit stuff. Once again, thanks, dude. Appreciate it so much. You're awesome. Oh, little tugboat. Check it out. Yeah, I bet I can ram that and just run right off. Let's get where we can see the bay. That's cool. Oh, I can't rest here. Great. beautiful. Beautiful. What a shot. Ah. Oops. There we go. Took a shot. Get closer. See if I can get a shot with the... Yeah, that doesn't look as good with those buildings. Maybe that. Sweet. Cool. Alright. Good monkey around. It's funny how this simulation actually does water so well, but yet you never touch the water. But in all other types of simulations, you touch water all the time, but they don't get it right. Oh, that's pretty nice. That's pretty sweet right there. That's cool. Alright, quit mucking around. Get me out of here. Place to get gas around here. I'm gonna go over there, see if the sights are any better. Kind of looks like tornadoes. Oh, someone actually pulling and getting gas. That's cool. I thought the AI didn't ever do that, because you hardly ever see it. $3 a gallon. Dang. stretch of road is this? Oh, I should probably go ahead and get a job. Let's go ahead and get a job here. Head down this little way, I guess. Well, that wouldn't be too bad. Kind of on the way. Getting about $10,000, but that would be a long job, 13 hours, yeah. Wish there was a job like that that was very small. That would be nice. I could do that real quick. That one's interesting. Ooh, there you go. It's only gonna take 5.5 hours. Tempting, tempting. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode, and we'll maybe start that one, and then see if I can get my truck sorted out, because it seems like I need a little bit more. This would be about the right amount. Let's see what these are, just to be thorough. Oh, that's real quick. But I can't get there in no hour. I would have to get there in an hour and 45, and I can do that. So yeah, I'm gonna do this real quick.